and the world is seeing it. It's like a candle in the wind. On that note, I call upon you, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I thought you were not feeling well.
Yeah. And on that note, please, today I'm just managing. I said there's no way I am Choma here.
You're more than well.
Yeah, I'm not Choma here. So at that, because when the Deputy Prime Minister, finishes her brief and then sets the protocol, please, I would like us to go straight so that I can be able to get to the end. And then at the end, we could talk, even if I'm not there, at least we know we finished the real business. Thank you, Your Excellency. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fampi. Thank you so much, Biafrans and friends of Biafrans, men and gentlemen of the press, our allies. Thank you all so much for joining us again today to do our weekly fundraising. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Honorable Christopher, for holding the fort. We are very, very grateful. Thank you so much, family. Again, welcome, dear friends, to this Saturday fundraising, humanitarian fundraising that the United States of Biafra people do every weekend to continue to build our new nation that was declared on November 29th, 2024 in Latin Finland, and also to continue to help with thousands of innocent Biafrans locked up in different jails across Nigeria and across Biafra land by Nigeria President Tinubu and his politicians. We will continue to do this until we start getting the main help we need, until we start printing our currency, start using it to solve our problems. And I know that is coming very soon. Thank you so very much, everyone that is listening. Let me first start by recognizing our leader, Onyendu Mazinandi Kanu, who was kidnapped by the Nigerian state from Kenya and moved to Nigeria. The only reason they did that is because he was talking about the freedom of the Biafran people, which we already had, which we are protecting. And I want to tell our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu not to be moved for that, which is we already got. Whether Nigeria likes it or not, whether Britain likes it or not, whether any ally of the terrorist state of Nigeria, the Muslim extremists, whether they make it or not, let him not be born. Onyendu will come out very soon. Their fans just follow me, he will come out. I also want to use this opportunity to remember and thank our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Simon Njoko, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, whom, again, the Nigerian state colluded with Finland to take him away, so that Biafra will not come. But Biafra has come. The only reason Nigeria colluded with Finland to take away our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, 2 weeks before our declaration in Finland is so that Biafra declaration will not come. But Finland and Nigeria does not know that the Prime Minister has set the structure for our new nation, even to the next 50 years. To the next 50 years. So Nigeria colluded with Finland and some Biafrans, always remember, some Biafrans, to take away our Prime Minister, thinking their childish thought that if Simon Ekpa was taken out, the Biafra Declaration of Freedom will not come. Little do they know that the Prime Minister have laid the structure, has set up all the structure for our freedom before Nigeria struck through Finland. So we want to tell our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa not to be moved for that because she's sick. We already got. We are protecting it. We have declared the operation Nigeria must go. Every element of Nigeria in Biafra will be living somehow, personally. And I tell you, they are living. Nigeria has no business being in the foreign state of Biafra as we speak. Anybody, any organization, any country representing Nigeria in the foreign state of Biafra, as we speak today, you must leave Biafra land. If you don't leave, we will make you leave. There are no two ways about that. You cannot go to a sovereign nation, continue to milk their natural oil, their natural resources, thinking that the people will continue to just allow you to continue to colonize the Biafra people. Just the way Burkina Faso removed the colonizers, just like the Niger Republic removed the colonizers, that same way the United States of Biafra is removing the colonizers of our territory. Nigeria must leave Biafra territory. We are not begging. We are using every legal means to remove Nigeria from Biafra land. It is a wise thing for Tinubu and Christopher Musa and the delegitimized South-East governors to leave Biafra territory, because Biafrans have taken over everywhere. Biafrans have taken over the foreign state of Biafra land. Even inside the prisons and the correctional centers, we are making it the base for Biafra people. We all watched the video that was presented earlier on by Honorable Christopher, where Nigeria government, the terrorist state of Nigeria, has attacked and killed millions of indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Biafrans. It is a systemic, calculated thing. It is not just happening. So any international leader that the Nigerian politicians is informing or lying to that the killing of indigenous Nigerians is just something that is just happening. Do not believe them. It is a systemic plan based on the policies that Tinubu and Christopher Musa and people, the legitimized governors like Charles Soludo, Usodimma, Oti, Mba, and Co. The policies that the politicians have put in place has made the continuous killing of people every day possible. The only solution is the outright and absolute dissolution of that entity called Nigeria. Only then can people live. Only then can Christians live. Even Muslims, only then can they live. Without the outright dissolution, collapse of the Nigerian state, currently led by Christopher Musa, Tinubu and Co., the legitimized governors like Charles Soludo, Otimba, Peter Obi and Co., only the dissolution and crumbling of them will people live. Without that, this genocide will continue to happen. And the Biafra people have said, we will not continue to allow the Nigerian state to kill our people. That was why over 50 million Biafrans voted through a self-referendum between January the 1st and November 28th to vote to exit Nigeria. Through both physical voting at homeland and online voting, we voted to exit Nigeria. Then on November 29th, 2024, over 1,500 Biafrans gathered in native Finland to declare the redeclaration of the Republic of Biafra, which was a nation between 1967 and 1970, with the name and title of the United States of Biafra. That happened on November 29th, 2024, in Latin Finland. It's a world-class record. No country, no individual, no oil company, no organization can tamper with this declaration. The people have spoken. The power belongs to the people. And the people do not want to cohabit with a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists. Non-terrorists that are killing indigenous Nigerians like chicken. We saw videos where these reintegrated terrorists are sliding people's food. Young students, young college students were captured by these reintegrated terrorists that Nigeria State, remember, Nigeria State brought in. They have a standing policy which was supported by the United Nations that Nigeria should continue to rehabilitate and reintegrate non-terrorists into Nigeria. That is why United Nations is part of the killing of indigenous Nigerians as we speak, because they supported that policy. They supported the policy for Nigeria to reintegrate all the known terrorists in the world, like Boko Haram, like ISIS, like ISWAP, into Nigeria. Thinking, because they all belong to the IOC or OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, because they all are member countries, so they support each other. Nigeria agreed to reintegrate all the terrorists in the world into Nigeria. It is an OIC policy because for you to be a member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, you must promote extremist Islamic agenda. That is why Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Soludo Otimba has agreed with the Organization of Islamic Cooperation that they will continue to promote those agenda of Muslim extremism. That is why the killing of indigenous Nigeria will never stop. Even as we speak right now, the killing goes on. The Biafran people, the 18 million Biafran people, through a self-referendum, have said they do not want to be part of a country that reintegrates non-terrorists. That is why the redeclaration of Biafra happened on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland. Biafra is a sovereign nation. We were a nation between 1967 and 1970. All we are doing is taking back that which Nigeria has taken away from us. Nigeria invaded the peaceful sovereign nation of the Republic of Biafra between 1967 and 1970. We fought a brutal war with Nigeria, which ended in 1970. They invaded us. So what we are doing, we are not creating anything new. We were a nation between 1967 and 1970. All we are saying is that we do not want any element of Nigeria in our nation. They must be. We will make them. That was why the United States of Biafra people, over 15 million, has launched the Operation Nigeria Must Go. Anyone, any country, any group, any organization that is promoting the terrorist state of Nigeria in the foreign state of Biafra land, you must leave Biafra territory. thank the United States of Biafra cabinet members for what they do. Wonderful job. Thank you all so much. I want to also thank the 40 state governors for what they do every day with their commissioners to ensure that the 40 states that Biafra people created when our prime minister was around is not tampered with by any individual organization or country. Any country that has a contract to take oil from Nigeria, you must cancel that contract. If you don't cancel that, we, the Biafra people, we will cancel that for you. You have the choice to allow Biafrans to use that oil, which comes from our land, to better the lives of our people. We cannot continue to live in abject squalor, not having any cutting-edge hospital, no airline, no seaport, no standard educational system, while you milk the oil that comes from Biafra territory. That is not right. That must stop. I also want to thank the stakeholders and all the mission heads in the diaspora and different parts of the world. Thank you all so much for what you do to ensure that we rebuild our broken nation, which Nigeria invaded. The Nigeria must go. It's part of our self-determination policy to ensure that we legally, peacefully let Nigeria leave Biafra territory. Our declaration documents are in the tables of over 200 world leaders. But those that supported Biafra between 1967 and 1970, and the new ones that never knew our story, the new ones that never knew that Nigeria is a terrorist state, the new ones that never knew how Nigeria has continued to murder thousands of Christians in Biafra territory and in Nigeria. All of them are fully in line and support the full protection, restoration of the United States of Biafra. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the United States of Biafra envisioned, and it's good. Every sovereign nation must have their military. Without that, we are going nowhere. Our envisioned elite are the ones that are ensuring that the Nigerian state does not continue to kill our people. Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Charles Soludo, Otiba, Uzodinma does not continue to kill our people. Several reports from Amnesty International, from OEAS, from IORB, from different organizations in the world have confirmed the killing, the forceful removal of innocent Biafrans from their quiet communities by Tinubu and Christopher Musa and the Nigeria state. We cannot allow things like that to continue. Our life will be useless if we continue to allow things like that to happen to our brothers and our sisters in that enclave, in that entity. The countries that are supporting Nigeria, like Britain, you must stop your colonialism and your criminality. You must stop the killing that you are perpetrating using the Nigerian military, who wield guns and bullets to quiet communities of Biafra territory, quiet communities of indigenous Nigerian communities, to kill and remove and men occupy their homes, forcefully remove them, burn their homes, burn their businesses, just like Charles Soludo, the legitimized governor of the old Anambra state, is doing. That is a classical Nigeria thing, using the power of the guns and the bullets to suppress, oppress, subjugate the indigenous people. We are going to stop that. We are already stopping that. The only language the Nigeria state understands is that which many indigenous Biafrans have resorted use at this time. We will continue to use that until every element of the Nigeria state exits Biafra land. Just like the ex-Nigerian major has said, Danjuma. The Nigerian government they collude with the terrorists, and we must do everything possible using whatever Nigeria uses to protect our land. If not, we all will be done. They will kill all of us. See why Danjuma told us to protect ourselves from Tinubu, Christopher Musa, from Charles Saludo, Oti, Mbamosanima, Fubara. That was his statement. If we don't protect ourselves, they will kill all of us. And we cannot sit in our homes, fold our hands, while the Nigeria state use the powers of the gun and bullets to eliminate us. We must protect our people. The United States of Biafra government must protect its citizens and its territory. Any element of Nigeria, as we speak, in Biafra territory, is forcefully occupying a foreign territory, and I'm telling them to leave. I am peacefully telling Nigeria to leave Biafra land. We have declared our independence. We have the 40 states of Biafra. We have 40 state governors. We have the commissioners that are working every day. Nigeria must leave the 40 states of Biafra territory. We have peacefully written to Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Charles Soludo, Oti, Bausodima, and Co. to leave the Biafra land. We are a sovereign nation. We were a nation between 1967 and 1970. The only reason that Tinubu, Christopher Musa want to continue to occupy our territory is because of the rich oil reserves that are in Biafra territory. And the 18 million Biafrans have said no. Nigeria cannot continue to milk our oil resources and use it to better their friends abroad in Britain while our people die in abject poverty. That will not happen anymore. I'm calling on all the 18 million Biafrans anywhere in Biafra territory. You see any element of Biafra, of Nigeria, you must tell them. You must tell them to leave our nation because we have declared our independence. We signed the documents. Over 500 Biafrans that traveled from all over the world to Latin Finland signed the declaration document to exit from Nigeria, which we have done. We have filed all the appropriate documents, both at home and abroad, to peacefully let Nigeria leave Biafra territory. The video we watched earlier, we can see how the Nigerian state has killed thousands of innocent Biafrans. I watched the young guy that was saying over 60 innocent Biafrans were killed by Tinubu and Christopher Musa just because they were marching on the streets of Biafra land. They were unarmed, innocent indigenous Biafrans. Tinubu and Co. And when I call Tinubu with the Nigerian state, all of them, their behavior is the same. He ordered for innocent Biafrans to be murdered, to be killed on close range. The Nigerian state shot over 60 in one spot. This young guy that survived, he jumped inside a gun. The Nigerian military, Tinubu told them to pour acid on this guy. They poured acid on a live human being that has not committed any crime. The Nigerian military and police in Biafra territory poured acid on an indigenous Biafran that has not committed any crime. According to him, they targeted to pour the acid on his eye, but he has to bend down so that the acid does not get into his eye. They poured acid on his body. Tinubu ordered the Nigerian military and police to pour acid on an innocent Biafran that has not committed any crime. Thank God he survived to tell us his story. Nigeria must leave Biafra as quickly as possible. I want to use this opportunity to thank our allies that are supporting us privately. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for your advice, for your words of encouragement, for the guidance. We don't take that for granted. Because of you, we've made so much success protecting our land from the Nigerian terrorist state. So much. I want to use this opportunity. Some of you may have heard, especially instruction by the United States of America, for its citizens to leave the capital city of Nigeria, which is Abuja. There is a reason for that. Almost all part of northern Nigeria has been taken over by terrorists. Taken over by terrorists. That was why America issued the warning to non-emergency staff to immediately leave the capital of Nigeria, which is Abuja. There is increased terrorist activities in almost all parts of Abuja. Innocent citizens are being murdered brazenly by these reintegrated terrorists. So the United Nations that supported Nigeria to reintegrate terrorists, shame on you. Of course, you are part of the dissolution of Nigeria. Because when Tinubu told you to support the reintegration of non-terrorists in Nigeria, you never bothered about the consequences of reintegrating non-terrorists into a country. While all the countries in the world are against terrorists, United Nations supported Nigeria to reintegrate non-terrorists into Nigeria. And you begin to wonder the danger and the harm that United Nations have done to the lives of innocent people. But thank God the United States of America has exited Nigeria. And we thank our allies, the United States of America, and all our allies that are supporting us to be strong and to reclaim our land as quickly as possible. Thank you so much. Thank you, President Trump, for declaring Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That was what Secretary Blinken with the Democrats refused to do. The Democrats removed Nigeria from a country of particular concern through Secretary Blinken on his way to Nigeria, which has caused the death of thousands of indigenous Nigerians because of the democratic policy. The Secretary Blinken was under the Democrats. He removed Nigeria from a country of particular concern, and that led to the murder of thousands of indigenous Nigerians. Biafran people are very, very grateful to Donald J. Trump. For he did what many could not do. Without nations, millions of indigenous Nigerians would have been murdered today as we speak. Thank you, Donald Trump and Melania Trump and the United States of Biafra, United States of America Republicans, for taking that bold step to stop those killings of innocent Christians in Nigeria. Without you, many millions would have been murdered, and nobody will say anything about that. Britain is more focused on their economic gain, the oil they get from their fertilizer, but we are stopping already. Yeah, friends, I want to use this opportunity to let you know. I'm calling on the whole Biafrans to support the Republican Party headed by Donald J. Trump. And I know that thousands of Biafrans are already doing that. Biafrans are Republicans. We are Republican by nature. And Donald J. Trump has saved the lives of thousands of indigenous Biafrans by that singular action of declaring Nigeria a country of particular concern, by bombing Sokoto, and by continuing to ensure we will help to ensure the collapse of the Nigerian politicians. They don't care about human rights. What they don't do. They brought in those terrorists so they can help to vote for them, so they will continue to be in power, so they continue to exchange our oil, our resources with Britain and with Finland. Thank God for the United States of America Republicans for stopping that. And for that, we are letting you all know, I will be going in for the Republican leadership. When you see that, you will not be shaken, you will not be amazed, you will not worry. All that is needed towards the freedom of the United States of America. I want to use this opportunity to encourage Biafrans to continue to disregard the elements planted by the Nigerian state, who are also Biafrans, that are trying to attack our freedom. These elements exist in different ways. They are everywhere. They go to Washington, D.C. and claim they are Biafrans. They go everywhere and claim they are Biafrans. There is nothing. All of them are the elements of the Nigerian state. The only leadership for the 80 million Biafrans as we speak today is that headed by the United States of Biafra government. The United States of Biafra cabinet, the 40 state governors in homeland, the commissioners, the stakeholders, the mission heads, and the ambition elite school. Anything outside this are fraudulent organizations used by the Nigerian state to distort the freedom which the Biafran people, the United States of Biafran people under my leadership has gotten. So I'm calling on all our allies to be very, very observant when these criminal elements that are being sponsored by the Nigerian state wear their ugly heads to pretend as if they are representing Biafra. No, they are not. They are not. What they do is pretend to represent Biafra. They go back to Nigeria state to negotiate with them. We have only one government that represents the 80 million indigenous people of Biafra. The indigenous people of Biafra is us. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. Do not mistake this with the IPOB organization, Indigenous People of Biafra organization, which has been hijacked by the Nigerian state and by the Nigerian DSS. They do not represent Biafra. DOS, the criminal IPOB organization, they are working with the Nigerian state. They do not represent the free Biafran people. So do not be confused. Anyone representing IPOB organization is fraudulent. Does not represent the interests of Biafran people. They were the ones that sent their people to Finland to go and testify against our Prime Minister Simon Tebba. They were the ones in DOS that immediately our onion was taken away. They sold off the Eastern Security Network to the delegitimized Nigerian governors. Anyone associating himself or herself with anything ESN, anything IPOB organization, anything DOS is a criminal and represent the Nigerian state. Therefore, you must make sure these people have no place in Biafra land. Nigerian state has turned against its own citizens and it is facilitating murder as we speak. Many Nigerians are being killed every single day. That was why we declared our freedom from that terrorist state. Biafra people represent Republican values. Biafra people represent Biafra Republican values. And I'm calling on all Biafrans all over the world, all indigenous Nigerians all over the world to support the Republicans. They are the ones that represent our values. They are the ones that are helping us in our freedom. The Democrats removed Nigeria from a country of particular concern, leading to the deaths of thousands of indigenous Nigerians. When Secretary Blinken made that pronouncement, the Democrats are enhancing the killing of indigenous Nigeria, and we must make sure all Biafrans we support the Republican Party because they are the party that is helping us to live. You must vote. We should vote Republicans in every election. Those of you that are in the United States, they represent our values. They represent what Biafrans stand for. They are the ones that is stopping the Nigerian terrorist state from killing us. And they are the ones that are ensuring that our freedom is sacrosanct. No one tampers with the freedom of Biafran people, which was declared on November 29th, 2024 in Latin. Again, some of the other local talks, I know Fandi has already highlighted some of that, and I don't want to waste my time on some of the distractors that are being planted by the Nigerian state to attack our freedom. But thank God, 99% of Biafrans have taken this freedom in their hand, doing everything they have to do to ensure there is no room for the Nigerian state. If you know that job, which Onyen has prepared you to do, this is the time to do that. Dr. Orabueze will not do everything for everyone. You must take up your own portion of the job given to you by Onyen and make sure you do that without fear or favor. Without fear or favor. Without any distractions from the Nigerian state and their delegitimized governors. We know them. Those of them that are inside the Biafra people, inside, pretending to be part of this freedom, pretending to be part of what we are doing. You know them by their words. Any genuine Biafran, you do not need to listen to them just 2 minutes. You will know where they are coming from. was watching some of them that claim they have repented, they want to be part of Biafra. And then when people were asking them about the policies, the principles of His Excellency Simon Ekpa, they deviate immediately. You hear them say, oh, they have ESN somewhere. Oh, Benjamin Madubugo is their leader. That alone shows you they are no clue. They are not real. They have no clue. If somebody believes in the freedom of Biafra people, from our Onyendu Nnamdi to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to where we are right now, if somebody was genuinely following Onyendu, the person will know there is nothing like the extent as we speak. The person will know there is nothing like Benjamin Madubugo and the freedom of Biafra. But for somebody who's supposed to be following, I believe they were following, to come out on social media to say they have this extent, they are training somewhere, that Benjamin Madubugo is their leader. That shows you the type of destruction Nigeria state has brought in at this time. But thank God for Biafrans that called my attention to that. And there will be no space for such people in this Biafra protection, which we are rounding up on. These are distractors brought out by the DOS criminals that are being hijacked by the Nigerian DSS. No room, no room. And I tell them, anyone that goes to the media outlet of people that are fighting the United States of Biafra government, that person will go down in trash in Biafra history. I'm using this opportunity to let them know. First mistake in appearing in certain people's YouTube platform. First mistake is pardonable. If you repeat it again, Biafrans will put you where you need to be. Those of you I'm talking to, you know yourselves. Again, Biafrans, we are doing very well. Our happiness is some of the Nigeria workers are leaving Biafra territory. That is the right thing to do. We expect them to leave because our governors are actively working. The commissioners have started working. Again, we have seen where the Nigeria state, Tinubu and Soludo, keeps kidnapping innocent Biafrans. They keep forcefully removing innocent Biafrans. We have the lady that was taken 2 weeks ago. The Nigeria state is still driving her around, trying to make her call names, trying to make her confess to crimes she didn't commit. The Nigeria state, Tinubu and Christopher Musa, using people like Chida Samor, Benjamin Madubugo, the DOS, the one that calls himself Sakala, man past man, all these individuals, using them to hurt and forcefully remove innocent Biafrans. I'm calling on you to stop what you are doing. You will not win this battle. Leave that young woman alone. Charles Soludo and Uzalima. With the same criminality you are using, we will. You are always a co-host. Make sure you don't touch your body anymore. We will confront you with the same criminality you are using to destroy Biafran people. Whatever you call yourself, China Samoru, Ikenuradu publicly came out to tell the world that Tinubu told him to kidnap that young woman. He and his fake intelligence group, we are following them, dear friends. Do not be moved. I'm telling you. Anything that happens to any Biafran under my watch, there'll be heavy price. Unless I'm not aware. So you better leave those innocent Biafrans, Tinubu, that you and Chasoludo and Hope Uzodimma are holding in different jails across Nigeria and across Biafra. Jerry and Co, over 2,500, you are holding in Port Harcourt Correctional Facility. They've not committed any crime. The only thing they seek is the independence of Biafra. They do not want to live with reintegrated terrorists, Muslim extremists you are bringing into Nigeria. That is their only crime. You arrest them. I'm calling on Tinubu and Christopher Musa to release all innocent Biafrans that are being held. With Fubara, the governor of the old River State, which is no longer a part of Biafra territory. You must release those innocent Biafrans you are holding at that correctional facility. You need to leave them alone. They have not committed any crime. Their only crime is that they do not want to cohabit with the reintegrated terrorists that Nigeria is bringing into the country. Fubara, you need to leave the 2,500 Biafrans you have at the River State Correctional Facility at Lagos bus stop. The place begins from Lagos bus stop. Very close to the Port Harcourt Government House. DSS headquarters, police headquarters. Tinubu and the DSS and the Nigerian police are currently forcefully holding over 2,500 innocent Biafrans at this correctional facility. They have not committed any crime. These are the future of our country. Nigeria government, Tinubu is holding them. And you think we'll keep quiet and allow them to continue to destroy the lives of our young men and women? No. Let's let them go. Immediately, you must let them go. Thank you so much for being on that note. Let us go. Please continue to donate. Again, most of you have seen where our donations are going. The thousands and thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up by the Nigerian state in different jails, in different cells across Nigeria, different police stations, different military barracks, by the Nigerian DSS, by the reintegrated terrorists, which they recruited into the Nigerian military and police. Remember, indigenous Nigerians do not join the Nigerian military and police anymore. The people in the Nigerian military and police are reintegrated terrorists. That's why indigenous Nigerians have refused to join the Nigerian military and police. That's why Nigeria is collapsing by the second. So thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria, this fundraising we are doing is what we use to help them, to get lawyers, to bail them, to give them basic things, food they don't eat. Nigeria state starves them. Some of them they don't eat for days. Their skins, I have pictures of the skins of innocent Biafrans that have been locked up by the Nigeria state. I swear, Tinubu is a terrorist, and we will treat him like that. Anyone, any politician under the Nigeria state, I'm telling you, there is no safe place for you. Biafra territory, you must leave. You must run away from the Biafra territory. You will leave, or we will make you the leaders and powers. Over to you.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you very much.